When I was growing up, I knew I could count on seeing one thing every Sunday morning on my parents' dining room table, and that was their offering envelope. Week after week, there it sat, ready to be picked up and taken to church. When I received a 50-cent a week allowance, I also received the instruction to take 10 cents of that and put that in my Sunday school offering every week. Having seen them put their offering in the basket each week led me to believe this was no strange thing. So I did it. I never thought much about those two things until recently. I'm not sure they would have understood it in quite these terms, but they were teaching me discipleship. And that reminds me of the song by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, "Teach Your Children Well." And of course that in turn reminds me of the injunction in the book of Deuteronomy, "Teach your children in the morning, at noon, in the evening, and at night." And of course there are the words from Proverbs, "Train up a child in the way it shall go, and it will never depart from it." My parents, by their actions, were teaching me to trust God enough to devote some of my money somewhere other than to my own needs and desires. I could afford to be generous, in other words, because God could multiply my resources and increase my generosity. I had seen His track record at work in my family, and I had absolutely no reason to doubt that that would be the case. And through the years, that's exactly what has happened. And I have been blessed as much, if not more, than those who have been on the receiving end of my generosity. Now, if you are a congregational leader, I wonder if this might have application to more than just your personal family at home. By allotting percentages of what your congregation receives to ministries outside and beyond its four walls, could you be teaching them to be just as confident in God's promises? Teach your children well.